Hey guys, it's Jeannie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is Tuesday, so that means it's time for our Tuesday Talks. Tuesday Talks is the group that I start with my friend Janelle over at Mrs. J. Rod's Reads, and every Tuesday we discuss book-related topics, and if you'd be interested in checking that out, I will link to the group in the description box below. So this week's Tuesday Talks is on do's and don'ts for publishers, readers' do's and don'ts for publishers. And I don't have a whole lot, but I do have some. And I think that a lot of them probably affect a lot of readers. I think a lot of readers have a lot of issues and do's and don'ts for publishers. So I chose one do and one don't for this video, and I know that it probably affects a lot of readers, and I'm not the only one that has issues with this. So let's just get started with the topic. This first one, I think anybody who likes paperback books is probably going to have an issue with this. So please do release paperback books when you release hardback books. That is so annoying to me. I prefer paperback books, but they don't get released for a year or more after a book comes out. Like if there's a book that I really want to read, I don't want to get it if it's hardback. For one, they cost more, and I don't spend a lot of money on books, which is why I don't buy a lot of new releases, because the cost of them are just so high. It's ridiculous. A good example here was I had to wait for Gone Girl for more than a year. It was closer to 2 years before that was released on paperback. Every time we'd go into Barnes & Noble, we'd ask, hey, is this coming out yet? Da-da-da-da. Oh, it'll be out in a year. Well, then, you know, a year comes and it's still not out in paperback. And then to not enjoy the book as much as you think you're going to enjoy the book, and you waited all that time, you're like, why didn't I check my library first? So that's why libraries are fantastic. Go check your library first if you don't want to buy the hardback. The only problem with that for me is our libraries are very small. I can't go to the one in Denton because I don't live in Denton, and I'm not paying the $50 to be able to read books. No. So, yeah, if you do have a good local library, it's always good to check there first. So that is my first one. I want paperbacks released the same time as hardbacks. I don't understand what the big deal is with that. The second one that I have an issue with, that I know a lot of people have an issue with, is cover changes. Don't change the covers. I don't understand why we have to change the cover midpoint through a series. Why can you not just let the series come out, let people get accustomed to it and enjoy it, and then decide come out and have new editions, new covers? So then people can say, well, I'm just going to keep my old one, or, you know, then they can decide if they want the series with the new covers on it. I just don't understand why it's got to be midway through a series and, oh, new cover. It's horrible. So if we could just stick with the covers for the entire series, or at least continue to make the old covers available. That's great too. Either way, cover changes stink. You know, especially if you really do like the new covers and then you feel like you need to go out and buy them to match. Because I am weird like that. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah. And then I have one more. It's not really a do or don't, but it's just like the movie covers. Why do we have to introduce movie covers? I know I don't have to go out and buy them, but you know, sometimes that's the only one you can find, and it's just really annoying as well. I just really don't like movie covers at all. So as soon as a movie goes to adaptation, or a book goes into a movie adaptation, then there's those covers, and it's like, ugh, they're just so corny, because almost always they put the actors on the covers. Almost always you'll find that. And Yeah, that's just annoying to me too. But like I said, you know, that's not as big of a deal because you don't have to buy those movie covers, you know, unless that's all they've got. You know, please, you know, provide both. Provide the movie cover and provide the original cover. Everybody will be happy that way. So what are your guys' do's and don'ts for publishers? Do you have any that you would like to discuss? If you do, let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.